What's up YouTube? Georgia Silver Hunter back, and today we'll be doing our weekly $1,000 Brinks wrapped half-dollar hunt. And as you can see, I've already got the boxes open. I usually open them at the bank to make sure I have all my rolls. Now I have actually done the coin roll and actually, taken them all out, checked the enders, and I have a couple of interesting things to point out. One, we've got a 2018 Denver NIFC. We do have some 2022s and what look to be some 2023s, but I think in one of these two boxes, I don't remember where, it's somewhere around in here on the bottom rack, I think we might have a really, really nice proof ender. So with that, we're going to go ahead and get into these rolls, but mainly we're looking for a handful of mint varieties and some silver. So with that, let's jump into it. Okay, so box number one, let's go ahead and open 5 rolls live on camera here and see how these rolls are looking. Are they stuffed with 2023s? Do we have a bunch of NIFCs? Or do we just have a bunch of clad? So let's see here this first roll, and I'm not going to go through every roll like this, just to see a few of them, see what they look like. All right, we got a 22 Philly, 23 Philly. Anything I'm setting aside, I'm going to put under the scope because it could be a potential error. There's a 73D, a 71D, an 83 with an FG. All right, so these look pretty well circulated. All the shiny ones do not appear that they're going to be 2023s, which is nice. I'm just going to set those aside because I do need to look at those under the scope. If you are new to coin roll hunting, we are looking for a whole bunch of stuff like silver, which would be 1965 to 1970, that being our 40% silver. And we're looking for NIFCs, not intended for circulation coins, from 2002 to 2020. There's another 2022 in there. What else are we looking for? We're looking for San Francisco proofs. We're looking for a handful of mint errors and varieties. Those can be found in the document in the description down below this video, or if you happen to have the Strike It Rich with Pocket Change book, there's actually a couple of other errors in that book that I typically don't hunt for on this channel, but they're out there. That looked like that might have been a proof, just a really nice 1991 Philly. Proofs, if you don't know, come with a San Francisco mint mark, which makes them really easy to identify, and they have a mirrored finish and frosted details, which is really nice. Now, if you watch my last half-dollar video, it was not great. We didn't find much of anything. We had one little gold leaf half-dollar, which it's been a while since I found one of those, but not a lot of value there. Anyway, so that is 5 rolls. It's not looking too great so far, but I'm going to keep on hunting, and I will bring you in if we find anything interesting. So we're getting into roll number 14. You'll see I have 11, 12, 13, 14 out here, and I'm stopping here. Just got the paper pulled back, and we've got something awfully chrome or silvery looking there. It almost looks too silvery, I'll be honest with you. I'm hoping it's not something plated. Let's check it out together. Or it's going to be like a 64 or something, because it's just really, really super silvery. And somebody plated one. Look at that. We've got ourselves a plated bicentennial. Well, that just stinks. So just got roll 19 open. As you can see, I'm just going through them. And I got the paper off, and one looked a little suspicious to me. Hopefully you can see it there in the middle. It's a little thicker than the rest. It's a slightly different color right here. I've already taken a peek, so I knew it was a proof, but that edge did clue me in on it. We've got ourselves a rather decent looking 1994 San Francisco proof. So I'm bringing you in here for roll number 39. I'd mentioned in the beginning of the video we had one what appeared to be a proof on the end here. Now I was hoping we were going to have a little proof dump in this hunt. That does not turn out to have been the case. But let's take a look at this roll together, and you can tell just from the edge that we do have a big old proof there on the end. It's super thick and shiny. Let's see here. We've got ourselves a 1989 San Francisco proof. I'll throw the mintage up on the screen for you. Now again, proof mirror finish, frosty details, not supposed to be in circulation. These typically, not even typically, these are only available in proof sets. That'll go with our 1994. As you can see up here, we've got a couple other NIFCs that we have found along the way, and I'll cover those in the wrap-up of the box. But quick look here. The rest of this is just clad. It's been a pretty uneventful box. Not a whole lot going on, I'll be honest. Let me just go ahead and do roll number 40. While I got you here, see what we got. This paper's been tearing really weird the last couple of boxes that I've got. So nothing there. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and go back off camera. I'll bring you in as soon as we find something else interesting. Well, that's it for box number 1, and we did have a couple of cool finds in it. I won't say this was one of them, but it looks like somebody either painted or very badly tried to plate a bicentennial $50. No value there, but I kept it aside because it briefly fooled me, but I kind of guessed it before we opened the paper completely. Definitely some keepers here in the 1994 and the 1989 San Francisco proof, and the 89 is actually in really, really good shape considering it has been in circulation. We got fingerprints all over it. Still looks great. We did end up with 7 other NIFCs, just real quickly. The 04, the 09, a couple of 2010s, a 2018, and a couple of 2020s. Again, if you're new to coin roll hunting, I just pull these because they are not intended for circulation coins. Super low mintage, not released to the banking system, or at least that's what the story is. But they're pretty easy to find in boxes these days. So with that, we're going to go ahead and jump into box number 2 and hopefully find a little silver along the way. So I'm getting through my first 5 rolls, have rolls 1 through 4 out, and here is roll number 5, and you can see where I was peeling the paper back here to get to the edge, because for whatever reason, this Brinks paper has been ripping really weird lately, and I got something a little suspicious here. I think we got ourselves a 40% silver, judging from the gray edge there. And we do. We got a 40% silver out of this 2-box hunt so far. Pretty cool. 1969D. Like I said, 40% silver. I'll put the silver melt value here up on the screen. Worth a couple, $4 or $5 off the top of my head, but I'll give you exact pricing here in the corner. Getting in here on roll number 7, and this is looking kind of interesting. Judging by the angle on the coin there, that's either going to be damage or some sort of foreign. The question is it silver? Let's take a look together. I just think from the shape it's going to be foreign. Let's see what we got here. Come on. You can do it. There we go. What do we have here? All right, we have some sort of Mexican coin, it looks like. Estados Unidos Mexicanos. And we have ourselves a 1976 10 peso. Now, I don't know what year these might have been silver. I'm going to guess 76 is probably clad. Just judging from the sound on that, I'm going to guess this is probably a lot of nickel and maybe some copper in there. But first time I can recall finding one of these in a roll of $50, so pretty cool. Definitely put that up here with our silver as something interesting for this hunt. Bringing in here for roll number 10, and yes, I still have them all out in front of me. I did come across a 2018. That kind of jumped out at me on one of the rolls, but wanted to bring in here for roll number 10. I am like 99% sure that is going to be a proof. I haven't looked at it yet. Again, was just pulling the paper off the side to get to the edge. This might be a proof as well, but I'm not sure. It might just be like a mint set $50 because those also have big, thick orange edges. But let's check this guy first. Nope, I missed. Missed again. Oh yeah, that is a gorgeous proof right there. Probably even nicer than the one we found in the first roll. We've got ourselves a 2020 San Francisco proof. This might be one of the newest proofs I have ever found. And again, we are like, this is almost like a deep cameo. Unfortunately, it has been put through circulation, but this is a absolutely gorgeous proof. We're going to put that up here on the board as a find. I know it's just kind of hiding up there. Let's check this guy out. This might just be, like I said, a mint set coin or something kind of newer. No, not going to be a proof, just a 1989. And I do find a lot of really nice 1989s in my hunts. I don't know why. Maybe it was a good mint year or mint set year that got released to the public or something, but I do see a lot of them. Let's check the rest of that roll. I don't see anything else in there. All right, so through 10 rolls, not doing too bad. A foreign, an NIFC, a 40% silver, and a gorgeous, gorgeous proof. I'm going to get back through these looking for varieties, and then we'll get back on the silver hunt in the rest of this box. So we're getting into roll number 31. I've actually already got the paper off of it, and I was spreading it out. The edge just didn't catch me. We look like we have another proof here. We got ourselves a 1981 this time. A little bit more beat up than our other ones. Definitely more beat up than our 2020, but you can see that San Francisco mint mark. 1981, clad proof. So we're getting in here to roll number 48, and I'm bringing you in for the find of the box. No, it's not a foreign. No, it's not a silver. It is an Ender necklace coin. I'm just kidding, of course. It's actually been a while since I've seen one of these in a box. I used to get maybe one or two of these in every box, and lately I just haven't seen them. They're really no special value here, but it just seems like in the 70s this was a thing people did. Drilled a hole in the coin, put a string through it, and kids would wear it around their necks. But it's an Ender, so it's kind of neat. But short of that, we've had a lot of clad and not a whole lot else. A couple of NIFCs, which we'll cover during the wrap-up. So I just got done saying it's been kind of a quiet hunt, getting into roll number 49, and we've got something shiny and silvery. At least I hope it's shiny and silvery. It looks like it's probably a 40%er. Let's go ahead and get in there and see together. This paper has just been really wild these last few boxes. It's been really hard to get off. Let's see what we got here. Oh no, it might be another plated coin. We might have been fooled again. We have been. 1978. You can see somebody has tried to electroplate this, and it looks pretty terrible, but I was convinced we might have some silver from the edge. And I was just cleaning up my mess. One of the two coins I popped out was actually an NIFC. We got ourselves a 2006 Philly to throw up here with the rest of them. Well, as you can see, we got mostly everything wrapped up. We're getting through roll number 15. We did come across one more cool find, just 4 coins from the end. So we did have kind of, I won't say the best for last, but maybe one of the second or third best for last. We got a 1987 Philadelphia. Now, for those of you that don't know, this is kind of the mother of NIFCs, or not intended for circulation coins. The 1987 was not released into the public other than through mint sets. So this coin has no business being in a bankroll. So pretty cool. I'll put it up here kind of with the rest of my NIFCs, even though that one's a little bit special. These I hang on to no matter the condition. A lot of the other NIFCs end up going back because they're not too valuable. But let's take a look at these last couple of coins. See if anything interesting. 74, 71, not even a D to look at a mint mark. And we got a 2003. So look at that. We got another NIFC on the hunt. So let me get these set up. We'll go through them real quick for a second box wrap up, and we'll show you kind of the cool stuff from box number 1, and we'll call it a day. All right, well, there's everything we found in box number 2, and we'll start with the thing we care the most about, and it's the, the name of the channel is the Georgia Silver Hunter, so we're always excited when we find a little bit of silver. So we got a 1969 Denver 40% silver half. I mentioned the value a little bit earlier in the video, but I'll throw it up on screen again. We love finding actual silver at face value because most people don't even know that 1965 through 1970 are 40% silver. A lot of people don't know that 1964 and earlier is 90% silver and that these have precious metal value. So this is what we're really hoping to find the most of, but a lot of times boxes produce a lot of this stuff. And unless you're creating albums and things like that, or you're a coin collector, they're less interesting for you. I love pulling them aside and sharing it with you guys on the channel, but a lot of the stuff does end up going back to the bank. So let's go through it really quickly. Always love finding my proofs. These come from proof sets. They don't get released to the general public through anything other than U.S. Mint sets or through the U.S. Mint in proof sets. And for whatever reason, they've been popped out and spent. And this 2020 is, like I said earlier in the video, just an absolutely amazing condition considering it has been circulated. It does have some damage on it, so it's not like I can make a lot of money on it, but it is a very cool proof to find in circulation. We had this really bad plated $50, no value there, just kind of interesting, and it was another one in this hunt that kind of fooled me from the edge. We've got our necklace coin. We had our 10 pesos, 1976, from Mexico, and of course the mother of NIFCs, the 1987 Philly, or the Denver would have been really nice. The only other really cool NIFC is the 1970 that is made of 40% silver, and I've only ever found one of those. In the hunt, we did get 3 2004 NIFCs, 3 2003, sorry, a 2004, a 2006, a 2000, what do we have here? A 2009 Denver, and I'll put the mintages of these on the screen as we go here. a 2012 Philly, a 2013 Philly, a 2014 Denver, and a 2018 Denver. As for box number 1, we did have 2 other proofs, so that makes 4 proofs on the hunt, which is really good for 2 boxes of halves. And we did, I think it was another 6 or 7 NIFCs that I covered earlier. So with that, we did have a pretty good hunt. I think that's 6, 7, plus 10, 17 NIFCs, 4 proofs, a foreign, 1 silver, and a really cool NIFC 1987. So all in all, not a bad hunt. If you enjoyed it, let me know. Drop on down below, leave me a comment, and make sure you click on that like button. And if you happen to be on Discord servers or Facebook groups or whatever and you like this video, make sure you share it out with folks. I'd really appreciate it. Like I said, if you enjoyed it, let me know in the comment section down below. And if you want to catch all my videos, make sure you do click on that subscribe button and then click on that little bell and select all so you get notified each and every time I release a new video. I'd like to give a special shout out to all my channel members. Thank you guys for supporting the channel each and every month. I really, really appreciate it. I'm trying to get this video out. I think it'll be Thursday. It'll probably come out tomorrow, Thursday, because Dragon Con is this weekend. It's a really big kind of, what's the best way to say it? Comic book, TV show, fantasy, fiction convention in Atlanta that runs for 4 or 5 days, and I'm going to be at that. So I won't have any content out till next week, so I hope this one holds you guys over. With that, I hope you're all doing well. Take care, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.